Hello everybody, Sheep of Ice here, welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Symphonia. In the last episode we found out that Dorr was working with the designs, and that ended up getting him killed by a double agent, I guess, pretending to be his daughter. Yeah, it didn't end too well for him. Okay, now, so the right path is to the front entrance. We really don't want to take that after seeing all the guards that were out there last episode. But this is the back entrance that Dorr gave us access to. So we just have to input the code that he gave us, and it opens this door here. Okay, so let's head right. No, not right. Nothing there. Yeah, I'm sure it's not very good memories for Lloyd and Genus.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Okay, so there's a lot of enemies around this room. None of them are new. That's the only bad thing about the designs, is they reuse a lot of enemies.
Just as I expected.
Okay, so now we want to take the right path. Guess we're fighting this guy first. I guess I'll fight this guy as well. I think, is this the memory gem?
Never had a chance.
Yeah, he does have the memory gem. I have no idea why I remembered that enemy had the memory gem. I didn't even look at my notes I took from my practice runs, but but in the last battle, Kratos learned Double Demon Fang, which is our first sort of upper art. I mean, Colette's gotten some level 2 arts, but this one comes from having 50 usages on Demon Fang, which is why I was so caught up on getting 50 usages on everything. But since we have not a lot of TP, I usually just turn these off for now until quite a bit later in the game. Because while they are powerful, TP lossage isn't really worth it. That's towards the exit. We have another pedestal we can change the function of the Sorcerer's Ring. Okay, so now this Sorcerer's Ring will show items we couldn't see before. There's nothing in this room, but it also hides things that we could see before, so like enemies. I actually think that's the only thing that it
Blame your fate.
I think enemies are the only thing that it hides that we could see before. I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn the radar on. The guy was chasing me.
That's that.
Okay, so there's a reason why I came back to this first room. There's a couple items we can pick up around here if we use it. You can see these little stars. There should be one more down here. I don't want to run, and I ran into the enemy anyway.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
So if I'm not mistaken, there's one more item around here. Okay, here we go. I'm pretty sure that's it. Although I don't think I've ever really... No, that's the exit. There wouldn't be anything up there, I wouldn't think. Up. Ah.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
At least I'm pretty sure that was all items. Oh, no. I knew there was an apple gel somewhere. I thought I was going to get apple gel from that other one, but... let's see. We could head right, but we're gonna end up there eventually, so I'll just skip on that for now. Okay, so this is gonna lead us to the maze sort of thing of the area. I don't know where I'm going with this. But in order to get to the actual maze, we need 3 card keys. So let's head to the left first. And we can see all the prisoners that they've held captive here. Okay, sounds good, Neil. So you can help the prisoners escape while we continue. Yeah, they're not holding shock light here, so it's not going to be that easy. Anyway, for saving all the prisoners, this little boy will give us one of the card keys. There we go. Okay, so that's one down. I don't think there's anything else in this room. They just had this wide open room with a bunch of cells. So let's head over to the right now. And this is the one room that I said we would be going to. You could have gone through the bottom entrance, but we can make a path down there and that'll lead us the exact same way. So you can see there's something blocking our way. If we use the Sorcerer's Ring, we can actually see that there's blocks here. But you don't actually have to have the Sorcerer's Ring activated to move these blocks around. So if you're lazy and don't feel like activating the Sorcerer's Ring, you can just go ahead and push. Now, you don't need to have all the blocks in the thing, but just for the sake of having them all in the spot, I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. It won't take too long. Just wouldn't feel right if there were empty spaces and still blocks up here. Oh yeah, and after you move this block, you can get a Mage Cloak. That's armor for Genus. Oh, it's quite a nice boost. Gives 3 intelligence boost as well, so that's really nice. That'll help his spells out a lot. Well, I guess not a lot, but it helps out. So anyway, just one more block to push to satisfy my filling needs. And yeah, this is the section we would have ended up if we took that passage that I skipped before earlier. And that's really why I decided to just skip on this doorway right here, because it's not too long of a wait anyway. We get a white silver that can be used in customization later. And here we get the Omega Shield. Now this shield boosts defense, but it says it has healing effects. So I think it shows up on status. Yeah, it says small HP regeneration. So with the Omega Shield, every few seconds or so, he'll get I think it's 1%, it may be smaller, but he'll get a small amount of his health restored every couple seconds. So that can be pretty helpful.
Number 7. Justice and love will always win.
Oh, I hate that saying.
So there are a couple pieces of equipment like that in the game. So we just need to activate that bridge, and we get a little cutscene. This is going to explain the refresher. It's pretty much just heal freeing. I don't know why I get my words mixed up so much. Free healing is what I was trying to say. And she says it heals most wounds, but it heals all wounds, really. Okay, so this design guy right here is important, because even though he's really slow moving, you think, oh, I don't need to fight him, but you really want to fight him.
Just warming up.
Because for beating that guy, we get another card. So that guy had that battle had an evil sorcerer in it. So want to be a bit careful. Just take care of him first, and it should be all right. Oh, there we go. Okay, now on the way back, you want to get rid of these bridges, because we're not going to need to go back here. And if you get rid of all the bridges, it makes that little spiral path in that middle section up here. So that'll be important a little bit later. We also have another bridge, but we'll deactivate that once we get on the way back. Is there anything up here? No, but you can see that there's an item over here. So if we walk down here with the Sorcerer's Ring activated, Colette will notice the item, and she'll turn in Angel Mode and go ahead and collect it for us. And it's the third key card that we need. So now we can make it to the maze portion. Anything up here? I thought there was another item around here somewhere. Well, I guess not. That's okay then. But yeah, the maze portion of the Palmacosta Ranch. Okay, so let's deactivate this so we can get that spiral ramp for later on. And we should be good to go there. Alright. So, yeah, it's been... Okay, so here we go. Getting ready to move on. We insert all 3 key cards that we've collected, and we can move to the maze. So I think how this maze is laid out is it's sort of a 3x3 grid. I think I'll make a graphic and just post it on the screen of what I think it looks like. From what I've looked through, what I tried to map this place out, this is what had come up. I saw like repeating rooms and stuff. So there's 2 types of warps. We have yellow warps and there's also red warps, which we'll be running into. Yellow warps can transport us back and forth both ways. Got a little bit farther from microphone. So the yellow, if we take this warp, we can move back to the screen. But red warps are sort of like one-way warps, so we can't go back to the previous room if we want to. Besides, even though this is a 3x3 grid, there's also like one room that we can only take. See in the bottom left, it has an item in it. So we'll go ahead and pick that up. I think there's a item. Good, we don't have to fight those designs to get it. Melange gel. Let's just take this yellow warp. And as you can see, that the yellow warp is still there, so we could go back to the room if we really wanted. Yeah, I want to head up here. There's sort of those star things that appear in every room. I don't know why they changed that to a green one. It's pretty much the yellow one that'll take us back. But yeah, there's one of these star items in every room, but most of them will just be a specific design fight, and I would show that off, but that fight will come up later in the story anyway, so I'll show it off then. But anyway, if we take this green warp, we get to this little center platform that we saw in this other room. So now that we have the ramp activated, we can come up and fight this design.
To inferior beings?
And after we fight him, we activate the Sorcerer's Ring and we get a Panacea bottle. Did we ever get one of those before? Oh yeah, we have tons of those. Okay. So I guess it's not really worth it, but hey, well, a little extra status healing never hurt. I'm so sorry I was talking a little bit fast during that explanation of the maze. I caught myself doing that. I have no idea why I'm so excited right now. I guess this place just makes me really excited. Can I sneak? Alright, I can sneak past. Okay, yeah, so right is just gonna take us back to where we were before. There's nothing to the south, so I'm just gonna head to the left portal. Alright, so let's just head on, and like I said before, just ignore that, that's an enemy battle I was talking about. Like I said before, red teleporters are one way, so as you can see, the warp does not appear here, so we cannot head back to the room we came from. Now we want to head down, because even though this is a yellow teleporter, it's not going to bring us to the top left room that I pictured on the map. It's going to take us to the offshoot room that's not on the 3x3 grid. And if we look for the item, there's no enemies in this room, so you don't have to worry. Item's right over here. We get a life bottle. Okay, so we're fighting a monster, or enemy.
Inferior beings?
Vow number 7. Justice and love will always win.
Oh, I hate that saying.
I guess humans wouldn't really be considered monsters, but after what they do to all these humans, I guess they can be monsters. Okay, so let's head in this yellow teleporter, and we could head to the right, but that'll just lead us to that middle room where that green teleporter was that led us to that middle platform with the ramp. I know, very descriptive, right? So let's head left. And that'll take us on the other side of what I think. There's a red teleporter to the left there, but also leads us to the middle room. So let's just take this yellow porter up. And if we head right, we'll end up on a room where we'll have to start the maze over, so just head left. Oh, and look, there's Chocolat.
Look!
Stop! Let her go!
Okay, so this is the battle setup you would have run into if you examine any of those item sort of stars that were outside of the rooms that I examined them. So it'll sort of set off monster battle, enemy battle. You know what, I'm just going to call them monsters regardless. So you have 1 evil sorcerer, 2 whip masters, and a bowman. Like always, take out the evil sorcerer so he can't cast spells on you. Let's see, how we... Oh, I only need 4 more usages on Beast.
Good job, everyone.
So if you wanted to do a bunch of extra grinding, you could just run back and forth between the rooms, fighting all the enemies on screen, and the hidden items in the star sprite thing.
You came to
Of
rescue
course.
me? Yep. Did they hurt you? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Chosen One, everybody, thank you all so much.
Don't mention it.
There is no time to be celebrating. We still need to take
Yeah,
care of
there's
Magnus.
him to worry about.
Assistant Governor-General Neal is taking the people imprisoned here to safety. Our job is to secure the control room and assure a safe escape.
Dorr finally mobilized his plans, didn't he?
Got himself killed too.
I'm not sure if it's in the control room or not, but in the back is a platform that leads to a room filled with sparkling lights and other magical-looking things. I'll show you the way.
Okay.
It may be a bit dangerous, but we'd appreciate your help.
Of course! Follow me!
Whoop, there's an enemy there. Wait, is there... Okay, yeah, here's the save point. Now so warp to the left, but that takes us to the room that makes us start the maze over, like if we would have took a right turn in the last episode. But we'll follow Chocolat in the next episode of Let's Play Tales of Symphonia. So I'll see you in the next episode.